What's up, Libra? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys. So let's get right into it. Let's waste no time. This is going to be your March reading, okay? So let's see what's going on. This will be general, so whatever comes out, comes out. And this will be for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, okay? What is going on for the sign of Libra in March 2018? What's going on for the sign of Libra? All right. All right. So the energy that we have here is the 10 of Wands in reverse, so that's good, okay? There's something that was heavy on your shoulders. There's something that felt very burdening that you guys are able to release and let go of, okay? You have the Lovers card in the reverse. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. This could be a job. This could be a toxic friend. This could be a family member that just went apeshit, okay? But something that you guys are letting go here in order to build. And I feel like that this is a change you guys want to bring about in your life with that Tower card there. So the first card we have for the past is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's a situation here where you guys may be putting in more effort than someone is putting in, you know, for a certain situation. This could be you guys feeling like you're doing a lot of work, that you don't get paid or compensated fairly for what you do, okay? But some sense of imbalance. And you have the Nine of Cups in the reverse, so something that just made you unhappy, something where you didn't feel balanced. Justice card in the reverse, something that you felt was very unfair. This could have been cheating. This could have been someone who lied to you. This could have been someone who talked crap behind your back, okay? But you wanted to build with this person. Maybe it was a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but there's definitely some sort of injustice happening here, okay? The next card you guys have for the past is the Six of Swords. So you're moving away from something that you're emotionally invested in. Okay, and you have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Page of Pentacles, this definitely could be you guys talking to a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, or just talking to someone about the fact that there's a sense of dishonesty here. Okay, we keep getting these reversal cards that would, you know, talk about promiscuity. All right, and with the Ten of Swords in reverse, anything that happened at this point in the past, the worst is behind you, okay? You've gone through the worst that you could with this person or with the situation. And you have the King of Cups in reverse, so you could be dealing with the fire sign, you could be dealing with the water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but yeah, somebody here is just not being honest. And with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, things take an unexpected and, you know, an unexpected turn. It doesn't necessarily have to be the worst thing, but just something that you didn't expect. But in this case, especially for those of you in a relationship, you know, could definitely be promiscuity, where someone really just needs to guard themselves in the situation, okay? And there's a new start here that is being presented to you as you walk away from this. Now, in the present moment, you guys have the Page of Cups in reverse. So that's going to mean a few things here. This could mean that there's someone that stops talking to you in a flirty or, you know, passionate way. That could be that you stop talking to them in that way. Maybe you had a project or something that you wanted to get off the ground that for some reason is just not happening the way that you wanted to. And lastly, this could be what I call, you know, pillow talk, where you have that moment of vulnerability with somebody where people might say things that they don't feel. This is someone that you could feel is very interested in you, but when it comes down to, you know, actually confirming the relationship or just, you know, making it public, they're not with it. They're not able to commit for whatever reason. Maybe they want to still go around and have fun. Maybe they're just not emotionally available. Okay, and we have the Five of Pentacles. So you reject this person or they reject you. Okay, or you reject something that may come in. Or maybe it rejects you, but a sense of loss, a sense of feeling left out in the cold, a sense of something not moving forward anymore. Okay, but whatever doesn't work out, that was victory. So I feel like you guys are just moving away from something that wouldn't have been the best for you. All right, and we have the World card in the reverse. So there's victory here for sure, but there's a sense of disappointment, heartbreak, and a sense of you guys I feel like it's emotional at this point that you're still kind of holding on to this. All right, and we have the King of Pentacles. For some of you, it's the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. For others of you, although you're still emotionally invested in this past situation, with this King of Pentacles here, you're really going to come to a place that you're very grounded, where money could be doing, that you could be doing very well monetarily, okay? And we have the Seven of Cups. So with the Seven of Cups, this could be a lot of options that you have for something that's upcoming in your life. But this could also be a sense of confusion. This could be a sense of unclarity because there's so much going on. So it's like, what's in these hats? What's in these cups? What am I looking at? Do I have all the facts here? All right, and you have the Queen of Swords. So you guys are in a place that you're thinking very logically and you're guarded. Okay, so there might be something where there's illusions, but at least you guys are aware of it and you're guarding yourself towards it, and you're really just trying to think as logically as possible. And with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, there could be conflict, arguing, you not seeing eye to eye with the person. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, so yeah, it could be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but there's someone here who's really acting like a diva, somebody who's passionately angry, okay, about something that they really just want to work on, and an idea or a person that they may want or that they have. Okay, now moving forward, the first card we have is the Moon card. So, this is clarity in a situation. This is secrets coming out. This is you guys, understanding what you're really involving yourself with. And with the Knight of Pentacles, once that secret comes out, either someone is at a standstill when it comes to you, or you yourself feel stagnant. Because with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, this is going to be a sense of, I'm not going to move forward until I find a reason to, or until I find a path that's worth walking on. All right, and you have the Star card. So that could be another reason why you guys are choosing not to move forward. Okay, I feel like there's something that you want, that you really want, and it's like you're kind of going to be there and just wait. I feel like it's like that song, Man Who Can't Be Moved. Okay, or they're not going to move until they get this person back. They're going to sit there and they're going to wait. They're going to wait. Okay, but whatever this is, it's causing you anxiety. It might be causing you, loss of sleep at night. And whether it's you guys or somebody else, there's someone who's just not being honest here. There's someone who's not, being true to themselves and what they want. Now, with the Emperor in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse, yeah, it could be that someone's being fake, dishonest, manipulative, but it could also be that you're really standing your ground and you're really sure about something that you shouldn't be standing your ground with, okay? Something that you may not manifest. Could be a person, could be a job, okay? But whatever it is, the cards are saying that is bad judgment. So whichever take you have on this, you may need to free yourself from, an uncomfortable situation. The next card that you guys have is the Six of Cups. So something in regards to your past. Okay, for some of you, maybe it's something that has to do with children. But you have the Three of Pentacles, where you build with somebody, you're working with somebody, you have similar ideas to someone, you guys are bouncing ideas off of one another. And with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, you could be trying to, how do I want to say it? It's like you want to, I'm at a loss for words for this. You're in a place where you want to build with something or someone that it's been deteriorating, but you're really trying your hardest to keep it up. Okay, I feel like you guys are kind of the pillars here and trying to really hold something up. Okay, but if that's your case, if you're overexerting yourself, you have to ask yourself if this is worth it, because this path or this person that you may be trying to build with, it may not be the best for you. Now we have the Seven of Swords, where there's secrets. Someone can be deceptive. Someone can be lying about something. And you have the Three of Swords. So this could be something that has to do with disappointment. This could be something that has to do with heartbreak. All right, and you have the Four of Swords, where you guys are really putting your thoughts into something. Okay, and you're really trying to think strategically. Do I want to move forward with this? But I feel like you guys let go of it. All right, Nine of Wands in the reverse, letting go. Because there's too much fighting, too much arguments, too much problems. Three of Cups in the reverse, it could be a third-party situation that you have to turn your back on. Now, the beautiful thing is that once you turn your back on this, you have the Sun card. Okay? So the Sun wants to come out, but things are just a bit clouded right now. Alright, guys? So let's see what's going on. Let's see what your card of advice is for your Earth Magic Oracle cards. And these are the same I use every month, guys. The Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer, okay? And if anyone's interested in the deck I just used, it's the Witch's Tarot. Who is this by? Illustrated by Mark Evans by Ellen Dugan. Okay, so let's see what's going on. What card of advice does Libra really need to hear right now? Let's see what falls out for you guys. Wow. You guys have the card Lightning. Power. Okay, so let's look into it. Let's see what the message is. If I could find my little booklet. Here we go. Okay. Am I the only person when I'm looking at something that's in alphabetical order, I do the alphabet in my head? No, not just me? Cool. Alright. The power available to you, the force of life itself, is neutral. It is neither inherently good nor bad. It is how you utilize it that will determine whether it is ultimately harmful or life-giving and congruent with the will of spirit that pulses through you. What is required is awareness of your intention, your values, and your willingness to act on them under the particular circumstances of your inquiry. Although you may see yourself as using this power for good, do not allow yourself to get caught up in the duality of good or bad in determining your decision or actions. Through prayer or ceremony, you can tap into the spiritual force, and by paying close attention to Spirit's prompting, your choice will ultimately be revealed to you, one that is beyond your typical perspective. From there, you can continue to access this divine power that is the very force driving the universe. Very powerful, guys. So, you guys have a situation here that you're really fighting for. Okay, something that I feel you really, really want. Now, one thing I want you guys to ask yourself, take a step back with this situation, with this person, with this job, whatever it is, however this relates to you. How has your life been since it's come into your life? Really think about it. Where were you before all of it? Is it something that has genuinely made you a better person? Is it something that has genuinely helped you to build yourself? Or is it something that has made you forget who you are and what you truly want? How far have you strayed from your true purpose and what your soul is crying out for? Because, I don't like to say in certain readings, leave this or stay with this. You have to ask yourself how it's been affecting you and if it's worth the fight. That's honestly all it comes down to. When we have good people, nourishing people in our lives, people that really mean well for us, you're going to see good things open up. Okay? When you're dealing with people who aren't the greatest to be around, bad influences, bad friends, bad lovers, that's what's going to stick. And there always has to be that sense of responsibility that we have because, once you're at a preschool, once you're in a place where you're able to make your own decisions and those around you have to respect your decision, at that point is when you have to become, responsible for what you go through. Of course, there's things that happen to us, guys, that are terrible, that are inevitable. And I'm not talking about those extreme circumstances. I'm talking about decisions that we make to be around certain people or to be around, certain environments that we have the power to not be around it. Okay, once you get to that point, what is it that you want? And that's something that I feel we all need to ask ourselves. Any time in my life that I have been going through a lot of turmoil, that I have been going through a lot of shit, where I was just depressed, where I was constantly crying, I asked myself, who was in my life? Who did I allow? Who was there that didn't need to be there? And there's always something. I'm not saying that I was blaming my problems on someone else, because it all stems from me. If I'm insecure, I'm going to attract insecure people. If I hate myself and I hate my image, I'm going to attract people who hate themselves and their image. If I am scared of power, if I am scared of speaking in front of a crowd, if I am scared of making changes, then I'm going to be with other people who are very, shy and not wanting to do things like that. We kind of just attract certain things. People don't realize the power that we have. Okay? Down to your boss, down to your, to the guy that you say hi to in ballet every morning. Our energies literally have the power to have certain people around us. Okay? When I started feeling better about myself, when I started being super selective with my friends and things like that, that's when my life changed for the better. So you have to ask, what's in your life that you're kind of going against right now? What in your life is causing you this stress where you feel like you're straying from the ultimate goal, which is meeting our highest potential? That's what we're truly here for. Everybody's put on this earth because we all have a gift that the earth needs. That is my true, honest to God opinion. That if there's things that aren't going well for us, or if we feel like we're not successful, or we're not making a difference, is because we just haven't tapped into what it is that we need to do. And your entire life purpose should be dedicated to finding out what that is. Where do you fit? What has the universe prepared for you? And I don't even want to say where you fit, because guys, life is not about fitting in. So I take that back. I regret, I regress from that statement. But you don't necessarily want to find where you fit in terms of other people, but where is your soul the happiest? Have you ever done something in the back of, the hairs on your back just stand up and there's chills and you just feel overwhelmed, and maybe you're even crying because of how powerful that emotion is? If you don't have that, guys, you're doing a disservice to yourself by not finding it. Okay? If there's anybody that's making you feel anything less than extraordinary, you gotta let that go, guys. This is not a time for other people to bring you down. How long does it honestly take us to love ourselves and to be cool with ourselves? For me, it took me about 25 years to truly love myself and to truly say fuck you to people who are not on the same page as me. It takes a while, and you don't have that same time to convince somebody else. If there's something that you're trying to do, if there's a certain way that you need to feel, just to feel comfortable within yourself, just to be at peace within yourself. Anybody that's deterring you from that, or anybody that just doesn't understand it, or they point at you and they say that's stupid, you don't owe them any more explanations, and you don't owe them any more of your time either. So what are you fighting for? Is it worth it? And is it getting you closer to what you want? Is your soul more at ease? Are you finding your divine purpose? Or are you wasting your time on something that doesn't matter? Okay? Libra, I love you guys. You guys are amazing, and you guys are very sharp and critical thinkers. So I know that you guys can definitely find your way out of this. Okay? Good luck with this, guys. I'll be back in a few days with your love readings, okay? For anyone that does want a personal reading, everything is in the description. I have an app called InstantGo where I answer questions same day. For that, guys, just, hey, Lissette, should I go on a date with this person tonight? Bam, I'll respond to you, okay? But other than that, if you guys want a video emailed reading, then everything is there, however you want to do it, okay? You guys got this. Take care, Libra. I love you guys.